Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Tony'sPassiveIncome.com. I am Tony Porter, and in today's video, we're going to discuss what is a passive income. Stay tuned. So, again, I want to thank you for stopping by the Tony'sPassiveIncome.com YouTube channel. Today, we're going to discuss what's a passive income. We're going to talk about multiple streams of passive income and basically how you could just, go about getting yourself into the passive income world. So, throughout the entire video, you will probably hear me say things like click the link below, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell. Reason being is you never know. There could be some surprises around the corner that could help you out in the long run. Or, it really doesn't. No, I'm just playing. But anyway, in order for you to understand what a passive income is, you generally have to know what the tools of the trade are. So if you basically, and I'm gonna say that as when I share my screen and click over to the computer, when you know what a passive income is and you know how to use it, you can generate and make sure that you are well enough to support one income with another income. All right. So that's what passive is. You want to supplement. All right. So we're gonna jump over. We're gonna share the screen and we're gonna get started. All right. So now that I'm on my computer, and the one big major part of creating a passive income is a lot of people don't realize that you really have the best tools in America right at your fingertips. So what could that possibly be? Most Americans, most people around the world, uh, it doesn't make a difference if you're in uh, Germany, France, Great Britain, uh, the United States, Russia. It doesn't make a difference where you're located at. You probably have a computer system. You have access to the World Wide Web. Do you know that the web generates over a ton of traffic every second of somebody searching for something online each and every day? So, creating a passive income is not just about uh, what or what you know, it's how do you create one. So, we talked about a passive income being a stream to help supplement a different income of what you have. So, as for me, I am getting close to retirement. I don't look like it, but I am. And so, what better way for me not to have to get back up and be bored or sit around, be bored, or have to go back out and get another job to do something else when I could already have my stream of income? That was my thought process a few years ago, and lo and behold, that is my process now. So I've literally taken the passive income thought process that I learned from my mentor and applied it to things that need to be done. So generally, I most people want to know about your finances. I think that's lame. I'm not going to bore you with me making money. I mean, if I make money, I make money. The question is how bad do you want to make money? Now, getting a passive income is not a just hurry up and real quick. It's not, it gets done overnight. There is some time that has to be put into it, and it took some time for me to understand and stop chasing the shiny things. The one thing you have to understand is I'm not a guru. I'm an average Joe who bit the bullet, learned how to follow his dreams, want to have a lifestyle, want to make sure that the family's taken care of, and I'm able to travel, I'm able to do things that I want to do in life, and not have to worry about how am I going to put this money aside? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? Now, for me, it started out being hit by the financial burden at work when the market crashed in '08. So when the market crashed, I had to figure out, man, I'm not going to keep chasing this. I had to listen, and believe it or not, Oprah Winfrey had said something one day about it, and Floyd Mayweather says it all the time. Believe it or not, man, people be like, man, he's crazy. No, Floyd's actually serious about this, and I tell you, man, it's probably the best advice I've listened to outside of getting with my mentors. Both Floyd and Oprah said, if you make enough money and you have to hire somebody to watch your money, who's watching them watch your money? So that resonated when the financial crisis hit in '08. And I'm thinking, my 401k was sitting pretty. I was like, man, I can't wait to retire. And then I start looking at the report, and things is dropping. And then I'm looking at it again, and I'm like, I don't understand half of the stuff that's in here. So what did I do? I figured out a way, to self-teach myself about certain things that I wanted to learn. And a few of those are with this side of this financial report, Personal Finances from the Business Insider. Now, when you really want to get into the financial thing and passive income, one of the best books I ever read, and I'm not a reader, okay? Let's get that out of the way. I'm not a reader. I'm a glancer. So, but I had to figure out that reading was the best tool to educate myself because I've been out of school for a long time. Rich Dad Poor Dad is a great book. All right. If you haven't read that book, I highly recommend you read that book. I highly recommend you get your kids to read that book because Rich Dad Poor Dad is one of those books that will literally change the way that you look at business. Also, I have a few other books I like to recommend, but I'm going to recommend them in a later time. One of them just happens to be a book that's called .com Secrets by my guy, Russell Brunson. So, Russell is one of my new mentors. Now, the crazy thing is I haven't met Russell, but I feel like I've met Russell because I spend more time now, like literally, I'm going to be honest with you, I cut the cable. I spend more time building my business and my brand than I do watching TV. So Russell, in his company, ClickFunnels, which is something that I've been using for the last 8 months, and I'm an affiliate of ClickFunnels. Russell has what he calls FunnelFlix. It's like Netflix, but it has a ton of information on how to build business, how to build a brand, motivational speakers, how to do this. Any business that you have, you can build with a sales funnel, and that's what ClickFunnels is. That's what I'm going to talk about in another video that I will be releasing later on this week. But for this video, we're going to talk about these. There's 22 different streams that you could get yourself into. The key is picking one and mastering it, becoming a master of that stream, and then jumping into the next one. So a lot of people don't understand that or scared to play the stock market. I'm not. See, like I said, I have positioned myself. So after 2008, I jumped into learning how to buy stocks online. So now I control my own stocks. So when it comes time for the stock market, I control when and where my money goes to. Okay? I'm going to be blunt. I'm not going to sugarcoat a thing. I control how my money works in the stock market. I don't want to put my money and have somebody sitting up in the office telling me that they invested my money. I don't understand half the stuff they were saying back then. What I had to do is I had to go educate myself. I had to go out here. I had to learn how to do stocks. So, along with my channel, along with this channel, you're going to learn that one of the passive incomes that I have is I am an online producer. I am an online affiliate marketer. And I do have my own online portfolio. So, we're going to talk about that. I will help you in any way, shape, and form I can when it comes to stocks. I will do a video, the basics, the intro to stock making. I have another channel for producers, beat makers. It's called Wave Tech Beats. It's my other YouTube channel. Check it out. You have to have a steady stream. So, as an entrepreneur, people like Mark Zuckerberg, who owns Facebook, believe it or not, he is a billionaire. And Facebook is his number one stream. But his other passive income, and when I say even as a billionaire, he still has a passive income. Matter of fact, he has 2 or 3. Because he not only owns Facebook, he owns Instagram, and he owns the WhatsApp along with Messenger. Even though Messenger is integrated into Facebook, it's still a different software. He owns those 4 softwares. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4 streams of income. Because he can make money off of all 4. Nowadays you have Facebook, which he has 5, excuse me, I'm so sorry, because he has the audience network as well. So you can make money off of Facebook, like a lot of people do. You can make money off of Instagram. You can make now you can sell things on Instagram. You can literally make money through Messenger. You can market your business and make money through the WhatsApp. And then, like what we said, Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, WhatsApp, and the Audience Network. The Audience Network allows you to broaden your marketing horizons on Facebook by paying a small fee or a large fee to help you get known worldwide. Okay, so we're going to run through this. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it. If you want to, you can go to businessinsider.com. This was last year's. 2020 has been a very, very strenuous year. We have a lot of deaths by a lot of moguls. We've been hit with the COVID crisis, and we're in the midst of a worldwide protest for, racial injustice. And that being said, that's across the board. It started out as for the minorities, but that's across the board. You want justice? Let's get justice for every single person out here. Let's do away with the bad and keep the good and keep moving forward. All right. Let's keep going. So you want to get into it. You want to get into the index funds, and some of those index funds is like the S&P 500, the New York Stock Exchange, Forex, things like that. If you don't know exactly what type of market you want to get into, it's best to, put your money towards the S&P 500, because a lot of the stocks that people would tell you, people tell you how to buy stocks. People tell you what stock to buy. They don't tell you how to buy stock. They don't tell you when to buy stocks. I'll do that. Don't worry about that. Just click subscribe down below. Yeah, just hit the subscribe button, because those videos will come, and I guarantee you, I'll try to help you out as much as I can. All right. But subscribing, joining the index funds, those are giving ways. When the stock market is up, it's up. When it's down, it's down. But if you're trying to supplement or do something, it's quite simple. Like, you start out saving a few pennies, $1 a day. Change a few things. You have to evaluate yourself. You have to change a few things. So like with me, I had to figure out what I wanted to do. If I was going to eat out twice a day at work, which was averaging almost $150 a week, and cut back. And when I cut back, I started to see, oh, I could take this money and put it over here, or I could take this money and put it over here, and I don't have to go out and buy the most expensive tennis shoes. I don't have to go out and buy the most expensive outfit. I'm making everybody else rich, but I'm over here and living paycheck to paycheck. No, that's not how it works. So try index funds. Do your research on that. Another one is make Facebook videos, i.e., what I do. Um, you can get paid off of that. Now there are other things that go into this, but trust me, you can get paid and make a exclusive, lucrative living off of Facebook if done right. Okay, I mean off of YouTube. I'm sorry. Try affiliate marketing and sales. That's what I do. There are a ton of companies. ClickBank, ClickFunnels. Uh, you can sell your own product. But the one thing is when you're making these passive incomes, try these sites out, man. You have to do your research. Research is key. I'm giving you a blueprint. I'm giving you a roadmap on what you can do. You have to go out and figure out how to do it, or tune in later and we'll go through on how to do it. If you're into photography, take some photos and load them up on some of these stock photo companies, and a person like this photo here. Believe it or not, this photo is actually on one of these sites. And when when somebody buys this photo, like you have people like uh, movie studios that buy photos and use them as B-roll footage in certain films and things like that. You have to think outside of the box. If you're trying to get rich quick, then no, it's not going to work. A passive income is you build it over time, okay, and you set yourself up for the long haul. People who are about to retire, set yourself up for like if a pandemic come again, like what just happened. If you get laid off, you still got this income stream over here. It doesn't always have to be the exact same income stream as what everybody else is doing. All right, you do not want to be a big fish a little fish in a blue ocean. You really want to be that big fish in the small pond. You know what I'm saying? You want to control your surroundings. You don't want to be over here with everybody else. You want all this area. You want all this real estate to yourself. So, again, purchase high end dividend stocks. So there are companies out there that do have dividend stocks that pay you monthly. They have dividend stocks that pay you quarterly. They have dividend stocks that pay you annually. And some of your major companies are the ones who do it. Coca-Cola, Walmart, Waste Management, Google, Amazon does it, but Amazon at the price that it is one of those you buy, you stick in your back pocket. One share could save you in the long run. One share of Amazon stock. If you have one share, if you have enough money to buy one share of Amazon stock and something happens, you can cash that in. You're probably going to have enough money to buy food, clothes, and things for a couple weeks or a couple months. All right. Now, if you're really smart and you really want to get into that, do your due diligence and find real estate stocks. There are a couple stocks that pay you monthly dividends. However that you think about it, when you're buying dividend stocks, the more stocks you have, the more money you have. So find one stock, buy that stock, invest $1,000 into that stock. I'm not saying at one time. I'm like, buy enough of the stock that you've invested $1,000 and then move on to another stock. That's how you build up a passive income stream. Because if you sit there with stock market or dividends, you sit there, you buy a stock, you have this stock, and this stock here generates on a certain day. Okay, so let's say, i.e., today is June 19th. So I would get a check today if the stock had closed at a certain time. Then tomorrow I get a check because I have another group of stocks that allow me. So throughout the entire month of this period, I could have money coming in, and really I don't have to work. It's all according to how you position yourself. Write a book, write an ebook. Write a book about your life. Write a book about something you're passionate about. Sell it online for about $7. Do it the right way, you can make a ton of money. There's three core elements in life: health, wealth, and relationships. If you can find a sub market in any one of those three core markets right there, I guarantee you can make a nice passive income if it's interesting, if it's marketed right. Uh, so therefore, write your ebook. Uh, Make sure you, if you have credit cards, this is big. Shop and get cash back. What's the one? Rubuku or whatever it's called. It, they do it. I go shopping on there online, and I receive checks in the mail, 50, $60, 2 or 3 weeks later, because I spent so much, or I shop so many different times, and it accumulated, and then it generates a check for me. All right. Sell your own products on the internet. If you have a company, if you sell T-shirts, if you sell eyelashes, or if you sell hair, or all of these, just think about it. You can literally sell this online, but you have to be able to uh, uh, know the e-commerce part. If you sell digital products, if you sell DVDs or software or instructional videos, if you have a coaching course, how to save your baby mama from this, or how to save your marriage, or anything, and you want to do a coaching course, you can do that online and generate a lucrative passive income. I'm not saying get rich, I'm saying lucrative, because you can charge and you can make a nice income doing this here. Okay, but there has to be instructional DVDs, things like that. What's one more? Invest in real estate. Of course, everybody know how to do that. If you don't, jump into it. You have to excuse the train. Uh, Buy or write a blog. That is key, because this one here, along with some of these other ones, you could tend to, um, you could really build you a nice little email list, and you can build you a nice little following. And once you start doing that, people, you start speaking on products. Give a review. Give a review. The best way to do something is give a review. If you give a review on a particular product and that company likes it, guess what? Now, not only will that company sponsor you, but then you start getting free stuff. You know, if they get a hold of it, because they pay people to look to see if people are giving out good or bad reviews. All right, so start a blog, do whatever. Hey, it's always money to be made. You pay off your credit cards, you'll save money on a month. Trust me. Uh, when you write a book now, ebooks are not as bad, but if you write a paperback book, a hard copy book, and you put it in like Barnes and Noble or something like that, you can collect royalties off of it. So what that means is you can sell a book, and then you can sit here and collect royalties each month. So like you might write a book and sell it to somebody for $100,000, and then they go out here and sell it. In your contract, you can structure that contract for them to make sure that you get royalties off of pennies on the dollar for every book that's sold. Now, if they go out here and sell that book for a ton of money, like on Amazon, man, good luck. Get your money. Uh, set up a website to sell products. If you're a tech guy, if you geek out like I geek out about sales funnels, there it is. Sell something online. But if you geek out like I geek out, then you can build websites and start a small agency. And now you can sit there, and when you build a website, because other people might not be as tech savvy as you are, now you can sit there and sell things online, sell the websites to them for a lucrative fee, and you know, still passive, because you can still work unless you get enough clients that where you could, hey, I'm out of here. Do like that. I'm out of here. That's the end goal. That's your end goal. Invest in real estate trust. Those are another stocks that are on the market. And some of these REITs, they pay monthly. One of them, I give you a quick stock tip. All right, don't tell nobody I gave this to you. All right, but there's a stock out there called O. The letter O. All right. My investment group that I used to be in, EDC. Uh, we have we had a ton of this stock, and each month it was paying us. I want to say 45 cent a share. Okay, now that doesn't sound a lot like a lot, but we had over 2,000 shares. So you do the math. All right, that's just a month. So imagine we getting this check every month. Uh, but I left the group because I was starting my own agency and I couldn't focus on the group. The group is doing very well. I'm proud of them. They keep going. If you need any business tips, investment tips, reach out to my guys over at EDC. They are online. Become a silent partner. Become a referral source. So becoming a referral source, this speaks for itself. Becoming a referral source is if you go out here and refer a business, people will pay you to refer clients to them. I don't know how much they do, but if take for instance, you can do this with accounting, landscapers, electricians, plumbers, carpentry services. People might pay you $25 to refer them to a new client. Well, if you take for instance a plumber, all right, a plumber possibly could make anywhere from $80 to a couple, maybe $400 to do a plumbing job, and you charge your services is $25 per person. If you refer them to 1,000 people within 2 months, do the math. All right, at $25 a head, they're not going to hurt by that. All they're going to do is the business is going to blow up. People don't understand that. You get Airbnb things. My son live in Vegas. There are people out there who are literally renting out their cars for the weekend. People to get around. They making money. You can build an app. Learn how to build an app. That's crazy because in the music business, people are building VSTs, which is instruments that we use in music. My buddy, my best friend Jacob, he just did that. That's his producer name. He just did that. He's got a VST called Octave. I got it, so I had to get it. I had to support. Shout out to Jacob. Shout out to my other mentors too, Anno Domini and Gabe Schilling from Legion Beats. What else we got? Create an online course. This right here could set you apart. You got something you want to teach, this could set you apart. Hey, look, check this out. Tutoring online is big too. I don't think they have it on here. Yeah, they don't. So it's like 22. Yeah, yeah. If you could do some of this stuff, you could charge a lucrative fee for that. I mean, it's easy. You have a computer, you have an idea, you have a way to do it. Look, let's just do it this way. Click the link below. Subscribe to the channel. Click the bell. We gonna get through this. We gonna do a lot. All right. So that's what a passive income is. That's what a passive income should be. These are just some of the ideas I wanted to share with you today. I hope that you gain some type of knowledge or some type of idea from that that could help you. And with that being said, once again, thank you for stopping by the TonyPassiveIncome.com YouTube channel. I hope to see you again real soon. If you click those buttons, I know I will see you again real soon. All right, y'all take it easy, man. We about to get up out of here.